big, they're powerful, they're trucks. Find out everything about how trucks really work.
So what do you say we check it out?
Learn how a bulldozer rips down huge buildings. Look out as a monster truck smashes a car. And watch a parachute stop the fastest dragster. Get behind the wheel to find out what it takes to do the job when a fire truck races out on a call. The mail gets delivered around the world, and a train travels across the country.
All aboard!
If it moves, you'll see it. From working trucks to monster trucks.
I love this stuff.
Bring home all your favorite Real Wheels videos. And be sure to look for these new titles, available now only on video.
Have you ever wondered how many big machines it takes to run a busy farm? Well, today we're going to visit some great farms where you're going to see some of the biggest farm equipment you could ever imagine. When it's time to harvest crops, it's time to pull out some big farm machines. So sit back and get ready because there goes a farm truck. I'm so excited that you could join us today on our big farm adventure. And even though I don't live or work on a farm, today I get to pretend to so that we can get up close and personal with all that cool farm equipment.
But 3 of my most important shipments still haven't arrived. I ordered broccoli, lettuce, lemons, plus I ordered 10 bales of hay for decoration. They absolutely have to be here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Well, let me know if you hear anything.
Alicia, I couldn't help overhearing, mostly because I was listening in, but it sounds like you could use some help.
Boy, Dave, I sure could. I'm having a grand opening celebration today at 3 o'clock. And some of my most important shipments still haven't arrived. See, here's a list of my missing shipments and the farms and the packing houses where they're supposed to be coming from. Say, do you think you could help me track them down?
What a great way to learn about farm equipment and help my friend Alicia at the same time. Say no more. Have Farm Truck will travel. Dave, at your service. I'll get those missing orders here before you can say harvester.
Oh, please hurry.
I'm on it.
Dave, wait! It would help if you had the list.
Man, look at all that cool stuff. This is gonna be great. All right, here we are. According to these farm books that I checked out from the library, one of the biggest machines used in harvesting is called a combine. Let's take a look at how many different kinds there are. Most combines harvest grains, like wheat, barley, and oats. The size of the combine used on a farm depends on the size of the field and type of crop being harvested. But whether it's a small combine or a large combine, the grain they cut is very special. Grain is one of the most important crops in the world because it's used to feed so many people. So it takes a huge machine like a combine to harvest enough to feed everybody. Some combines are enormous and they can do so many things. Combine is a good name for this machine because it does a combination of different things. These are the cutter bars, and here they're chopping down grain. There are many different types of cutter bars, depending on the type of crop they're cutting down. In the threshing cylinder, the grain is separated from the straw and deposited in the grain tank. The grain tanks are measured in bushels. This grain tank can hold 300 bushels. And when the grain tank is full, the grain is thrown out by this machine. It's called an unloading auger. It throws the grain into a waiting trailer that's pulled by one of the most important machines on the farm, the tractor. Hey Rob, how you doing?
Pretty good, Dave.
All right, now Rob, you're the harvest manager, right?
That's correct.
Now, can you tell us what a harvest manager does?
Well, it's my job to make sure that everything gets cut here.
All right, now I know with some of the other crops like wheat, they use big farm equipment to harvest them, but these vegetables here need tender love and care, right?
That's right.
So we're gonna pick them by hand. How come?
Well, so they don't get so damaged by the machinery.
All right, well, are you ready to show us?
Sure, let's go.
Harvesting vegetables is hard work because they have to combine the work of people and machines to get the job done right. All right, Rob, well, we're harvesting broccoli with this great machine right here. Is there a special name for this? What's it called?
Dave, this is just called a broccoli harvest machine.
Oh, well, that makes sense, I guess. So these guys down here, they cut the right pieces and they throw them up here, and then these guys get it and put it in the boxes, right?
That's right.
All right, well, I think I can do this. Okay, I got those. Okay, whoa, wait, hang on, whoa, too many, whoa, hey, slow down. Where'd it go? Whoa, this is hard. Okay. All right, wow, look at this machine. All right, this must be the lettuce harvester, huh?
This is it.
Okay, so let me see how this works. First, they cut it from the ground, then they put it up here, then what?
And it goes into the box.
Okay, and then from the box, it goes on the conveyor belt.
On the conveyor belt.
And then it goes up there, then what?
Well, then it goes onto the truck and to the cooler where it's shipped out.
All right, so it stays good and fresh.
That's right.
Okay, you think I can give it a try?
Sure, give it a try, Dave.
All right, let's see if I can harvest. Cut off all the bad stuff. There we go. I harvested lettuce. All right, enjoy your salad. Once the vegetables are picked by hand and boxed in the field, special forklifts load those boxes onto waiting trucks. Now, some vegetables are picked by big machines. Check out this carrot picker. It mows through the field like a big lawnmower, pulling the carrots right up out of the soil by their leafy tops. This machine is so cool, it cuts the tops off the carrots and then spits out the carrots into a huge truck. Another farm machine that does a combination of different tasks. Amazing! Wow. Boy, that machine was cool. It just ripped the tops right off of the carrot. These machines really do a lot of different jobs.
Yeah, sometimes particular crops could be harvested several different ways.
Oh, you mean like cotton? Sometimes it can be harvested with a cotton spindle or a cotton stripper. I read that the cotton spindle pulls the fresh bolls right off the plants after they've been treated with chemicals. But the cotton stripper pulls up everything, plant, stems, and bolls. And then the cotton is separated later by a cotton gin. Did you know that the original cotton gin was invented by Eli Whitney in the year 1794? He was a very famous American inventor. Okay, Rob, so where are Alicia's orders of lettuce and broccoli?
Well, Dave, according to my book, they're in at the packing plant where they're being washed and packaged.
Ugh!
Where that carrot's going next. Dave, we never eat anything in the field till it's been washed.
Oh, I knew that. Carrots are one of the most popular vegetables, and the cleaning and packing of them is an important part of the harvesting process. Every packing plant has different machinery, depending on what fruits or vegetables are packed there. All right, Rob, this has been great, but I gotta get Alicia's orders delivered to her so I can get them on time for her grand opening.
Yeah, I know, Dave, but I want to thank you for coming out and spending the day with us. And here's a little gift for you.
Oh, all right, cool hat. Thanks, Rob. Oh, how do I get to that packing plant?
You know what? Just follow that truck.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Dave.
I'm there. Okay, we're here at the Bonita Packing Company. Now this is where the fruits and vegetables come straight from the fields and get packed up using these huge, great machines. That way, the food's ready to come to a store near you. I'm sure I can find Alicia's orders here. And here comes the boxes of vegetables we just picked. Guess I better help them unload. Yep. Ugh. All right, that's the last one. Okay, check this out. Sometimes they put water all over the vegetables. They call it hydrating. You know, it's like when you put water on your favorite flower or plant to keep it from wilting. So let's see, there's got to be a hose around here somewhere. Over here?
Look out, Dave. You better hurry up. You're going to get wet.
What? Another way they help keep the vegetables cold is by using a big machine called a hydrovac. First, before the vegetables go in, they use this thermometer to check the temperature. Once they find out the temperature, that lets them know how long the vegetables need to stay in the hydrovac. And by the way, it can hold a really big load. What this big machine does here is it fills this load of broccoli with ice. It pushes the ice down from the top through the holes in these special wax boxes. That makes sure all the broccoli is fresh and cool. It's also great for making snowballs. Hey, who threw that? Hey, who threw? Which one of you guys? I'm getting you, all of you guys. You're going down over there, and who was it? Once the vegetables are cooled in the hydrovac, they're taken into an even colder storage facility. Just look at all these veggies. I'll bet Alicia's order is in here somewhere. Huh, is this Alicia's order? No, that's not it. How about this one? That's not it either. Nope. Maybe it's up top here. No, it's not there. Once the vegetables are cooled down, then they come into this big cooler to stay super cool, between 30 and 40 degrees. That way, the food's all nice and fresh when it's ready to get picked up and taken to a store near you. You know what? I need to get to a warmer place. Know it's in here somewhere. We're running out of time. Aha! Alicia's order did leave here, but it doesn't say when. Well, we're gonna catch up to it. I just know it, and make sure all of Alicia's orders get there by 3 o'clock. Now let's see, there was one thing missing from Alicia's list of orders. One thing, where's that list? I can't remember. One thing, is this it? No. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Lemons! That's it! Lemonade. Lemons. Lemons! Let's go get some lemons. All right, that bin looks good. Those guys look good. How about down here? Oh, lemonade, my favorite. 25 cents. Ah, whew. Boy, who knew harvesting and looking for lost produce orders could be such hard work? You know, I think this lemonade could use a little more sugar. I don't think they'll mind. Hey, you know, they use some really awesome machines when harvesting sugar, too. Let's take a look. Most sugarcane is grown in parts of Hawaii and South America. It's actually a grass, but when it comes time to harvest it, they bring out the big toys. Just like the wheat combine, it has cutter bars and a threshing cylinder. These harvesters really cut some sweet stuff. Farmers in the Midwest came up with another way to make sugar, from sugar beets. Once the beets are picked, they're driven to the processing plant, where a piling machine unloads them and stacks them 20 feet high and 100 feet wide. The processed sugar is stored in one of the largest silos in the world. It can hold millions of pounds of sugar. Now, even though a lot of the fruit is picked by hand, there are some awesome machines that help out with the lemons in the harvesting time. Check out this forklift. It moves the lemons around once they've been put into bins. The big machine that picks up all these lemons is called a straddle forklift. It's called a forklift straddle because, well, it straddles these big bins, like this. Once the straddle fork stacks all 24 of them, then the straddle carrier gets to work. The driver backs directly over the containers of lemons, and now the hydraulic bottom of the truck lifts all 24 bins up. And the truck is ready to roll. Maintaining a lemon orchard can be a real juggling act. Whoa, 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 whoa. There are about 100 trees per acre, and each acre can produce about 1,000 of these lemon boxes. Man, you gotta make sure everything stays just right. The trees have to stay nice and healthy, and you have to make sure they don't freeze when it gets cold. There are lots of ways that farmers tend their orchards and take care of their trees. Trimming the tops of trees helps them grow wider and fuller. Here's a tree topper, giving a quick buzz to a grove of orange trees. Hey, that reminds me, I need a haircut.
Well, that's a whole lot of shaking going on. Thank you very much.
Fruit isn't the only thing that's harvested from trees. Look how they harvest almonds. If you can't pick them, then shake them down. Almonds? Where'd those come from? Wait! They told me Alicia's orders might be on that lemon truck. I gotta catch the straddle carrier before it gets to the packing plant. Wait! So the straddle carrier brings the lemons from the field over here to the loading dock, where the forklifts come and pick them up and take them to a huge washing machine. Check it out. The forklift drops the lemons off, and then this machine picks up the crates and dumps them into this huge washing machine. Now the lemons are pretty dirty from being out in the field, so they gotta get washed many different ways. This first wash here helps to separate the leaves from the lemons. It's kind of like bobbing for apples. After their first wash, the lemons get on this conveyor belt and go into the packing plant. Now somebody told me Alicia's order might be here, so let's follow the lemons to where they get packed. This machine uses these little hammers to separate the different grades of lemons. Then they go off on their own little conveyor belts. Now that is some machine. So the computer put the green lemons here, and the yellow lemons here. These are ripe. And since these lemons are so ripe and juicy, they're getting shipped off to the lemonade factory to be squeezed. When the lemons are ripe, they come up from storage to get cleaned up and shined up so they can be ready to be boxed and shipped out. Before the lemons can go in the boxes, this machine has to make the boxes. This is where the lemons are finally ready to be put in their boxes. Then the boxes go around the conveyor belt and get sealed up. Like vegetables, lemons have to be kept in refrigerated storage until they're ready to be shipped to your market. That's their last stop before they end up in your grocery bag. Or Alicia's fruit stand. I wonder if this is her order. Is it here? No. Lemons don't just make great lemonade, they also make some awesome pie. Hello? Oh, hi, Alicia. They're not. I'm getting real close to finding some of your orders. Don't worry about it. No, I'm just having a little lunch. It's okay. Okay, bye. Uh-oh. It's only an hour before Alicia's grand opening and none of her orders have arrived yet. And we haven't even checked on her bales of hay. Let's go. Whew. Wow. They say that hay is for horses, right? Actually, all kinds of different farm animals need hay. And wait until you see the big machines they use to cut and bale it. Hay is baled in lots of different ways. Here we see a baler rolling hay into large round bales. You know, each one of those bales can weigh up to 600 pounds. I sure wouldn't want to try to lift one of those bales. Look how this forklift spears the bale and moves it. Any farm that raises animals, whether it's cattle, dairy cows, or poultry, needs to feed these animals in a big way. But not all bales of hay are rolled. Some balers pack them into squares. Pretty nifty, huh? All right, now there's one last place we've got to check out. It's where all this hard harvesting work pays off. But first, I still gotta see if I could find Alicia's order of hay. Maybe it's over here. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll just get this one. All this hard work is done so that you can go to the supermarket, and the market is the perfect place for me to pick up Alicia's missing orders. Look at all these beautiful fruits and vegetables. Can you believe how many machines and how much work it takes to get all this stuff here? Man. Ooh, broccoli. Hey, I wonder if I picked that. Broccoli. I know all about broccoli. It's my favorite. Look at these right here. Those are great. Cucumbers. Ooh, little red guys too. Radishes. I love those. Ooh, we saw them pick lettuce. Oh, I know how they get this stuff. Ooh, and look at these. Big lettuce. She might could use that too. That's pretty good. Well, I checked to see if Alicia's order ended up here, but they didn't. But have no fear, because Farm Truck Dave is here. I promised I would get her orders to her in time for her grand opening. And I will. Oops. Am I too late?
Dave, you made it!
Yes, and with all your orders. Oh, what an adventure we had getting them too. We saw huge combines, enormous forklifts, a tree shaker, harvest machines, and even waterproof boxes. Oh, it was great. So, where do you want me to put your orders?
Well, I hate to tell you this, Dave, but my orders arrived an hour ago, just in the nick of time for the grand opening celebration. But I really appreciate all of your hard work.
Well, that's all right. Hey, at least I made it in time for the party.
That's right.
And besides, you can never have enough fruits and vegetables. The next time you find yourself in the market, think about all the amazing equipment used to harvest all the food you see in the aisles. Well, it sure was fun pretending to be a farmer. Boy, harvesting can be some hard work. But you get food fit for a king. I'll see y'all later. I got a great meal to eat.